So, looking at today's weather, we are going to see two areas of slight threat. One that is kind of centered over parts of Mexico down there in the Del Rio area. What we are expecting with that is maybe some remnants to be able to reach into parts of Texas. Not expecting anything extreme though, but our bigger threat for the U.S. side is going to be in the south. We are going to see that Alabama, Mississippi, kind of that split down the middle system. And what's happening with that is that's where that tropical moisture is meeting colder temperatures along the cold front and that trough all in one spot. So that's going to mean that we're going to have some more rotating and building storms with humidity. So we could see some of those go severe. So then looking at temperatures, as you can see, it is going to be nice across most of the nation today. When we say that cold front, that really is going to drop the temperatures from roughly 80, let's just say, down to 70 or 65. It's not a huge cold front, it's a summer cold front, so it's something that we're not seeing too big of changes with. So the only areas that we're going to see this impact is over the next few days up in the northeast, because that's going to have our highest chance for a big drop. So looking in the morning, we do see the leftover moisture from Bertha making its way into parts of Canada up through the eastern Great Lakes. And then we see that cold front start to kind of form a line of thunderstorms across parts of the Midwest going down into the plains. So you can kind of see that line there, and that's going to bring some chances for some thunderstorms across some areas into the Ohio Valley and Northeast tomorrow. So, the middle of the afternoon, what we can expect is that whole line to form along the cold front. Bertha finally makes its way up into Canada. We're never going to hear from that storm again, but we do see some of those thunderstorms down in Florida start to form. So, just tropical environments getting some pop-up thunderstorms, and then that line forming with the cold front. So then overnight is where we're going to see kind of the completion of those storms down in that slight area. We'll see them around dinner time is really the best time for those storms to form and get moving. Then all of those will kind of start to die off, and we'll even see that cold front kind of die off overnight too, but there will be a revival overnight into the early morning hours that will allow this storm to gain a little bit more energy from the backside and potentially get a little more some thunder and lightning capabilities. But the rest of the country, other than some of these key spots, you're going to have a very nice day. And we are expecting that the temperatures staying in the 70s and 80s and even 90s. It's definitely getting to that time where we could say we're about to enter June, and we are, so that's pretty good. We are going to see the return of those warm temperatures after this cold front moves through. At the beginning of next week, we will see around Monday, Tuesday, a little bit of a ridge start to build over the entire country, and that's going to allow areas that haven't seen the really hot weather yet to experience it. We're going to see temperatures climb from the 60s to the 80s in some places, and some places from the 70s to potentially the upper 80s, maybe even low 90s. So that does it for today's forecast. You can join us tomorrow for Friday's forecast, and then Saturday morning for your weekend forecast. We want to thank you again. Remember to be weather ready.